Welcome to the Breast Kings podcast. We are back for whatever episode it is, and we are going in today. Isn't that right, Jaden?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Breast Kings podcast. We've been gone a minute, but we're back. Okay, so we're gonna cover the bombing of 22 people at an Ariana Grande concert or whatever. That's the first thing we're gonna cover. Jaden, what question did you ask me earlier? Like, what information did you want to figure out about this? Do you remember?
Um, if it was a suicide bombing or not. Oh well, it says it right there, so I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
it was a suicide bomber.
Well, that's cool. Good for them.
Well, what is your take, Jaden? What is your hot take?
I don't know who did it.
You don't know who did it, so you don't have a take. Like, what is your take on like the backlash of the bombing?
Suicide bomb people. There you go. That's my take.
Okay, I mean, look, I'm gonna state the obvious here before some idiot like trips on the simple concept. Bombing 22 people is bad, and we shouldn't
Yeah.
let that happen.
Yeah.
So let's just say that right now and move forward before people try to hold us back and hinder us for that. And like, oh, you're really just trying to discredit what happened. No, bombing is bad. What happened is bad. It was unwarranted, and I don't agree with it.
Don't do it. It's not good for your health or anybody else's.
But the backlash against this and the wannabe activists I am seeing from this is absolutely disgusting.
It could have been worse.
Like, no, here's my hot take on it. Like, all the people that like share Facebook posts about this, and they're like, man, goddamn fucking Muslims in this country, man, bombing everyone. What is wrong with this country? It's all gone to shit. Like, I really, I really am against that idea. Like, less people die from terrorist attacks than they do from car crashes a year. But we treat terrorism like it's this huge thing pressing against America and everyone's dying from it and everyone's affected by it and it's like the number one issue we need to stop. And it's an issue that we need to face nonetheless because people are dying. But it's not at the forefront of the
Yeah.
issues like we try to make it out to be. And one person going out and bombing 22 people does not mean that it is warranted for you to say, what has the world come to? It's not how it used to be back when I was a kid. The world's getting worse. You know who else has been saying the world's worse and it's not how it was back when they were a kid? Your parents. Like, that's just a generational thing. Every single, like, generation, it's like, man, the world's just not the same.
Yeah.
There's been mass killings before. Like, back when the Indians were roaming America, I bet you there was an Indian that went on a killing spree. This isn't a new thing. This isn't a new concept happening to America. So I guess like a question I want to pose to you, Jaden, is like, how do you think we deal with terrorists from here?
I don't know. Don't let them in. I'm just kidding. Um,
No, no, like more specifically, like how would you feel about the taking a deeper look into people that come into this country or just not letting people in this country? Like how would you feel about that route specifically?
I wouldn't mind like I mean I don't like saying like oh don't let people into our country because I mean there are a lot of them, a lot of like Muslim people that obviously do want to get away from their own kind of war that's going on over there, but I wouldn't mind having a like deeper background checks and stuff, and I think everybody should kind of treat like anybody and everybody should almost be treated like a suspect, even no matter like what you look like. I think, especially, I don't know. I feel like that's so hard. That's so. How is that so hard to miss? Like if somebody walks into a concert with a bomb, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, you can hide bombs in the smaller objects,
Well, of course you could,
but
but
like
enough to kill
I
22
don't get
people.
how they got in without like being scanned. Like
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, they went right through it.
yeah, really, you duped them. You duped them good.
And also, obviously, I'm not one of those people that like blames Ariana Grande. And I know there's gonna be like some, and And like the deeper thing is there's gonna be some parents like my kid can't go to a concert because what happened at the Manchester Arena suicide bombing. No.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be that paranoid about this occurrence that you don't allow your kid to go. Like parents that don't allow their kids to live their lives out of fear kill their kids' childhoods. Don't be one of those parents.
Be one of those parents.
Ariana Grande is not at fault. This is obviously bad. I don't know what we do with letting people into this country at this point. If it was
Yeah.
in fact a terrorist, I don't know if it was in fact a terrorist. If it was in fact a foreign person, I don't know like what to do with regulation. Like, I don't know. It just poses bigger questions, and I'm just gonna be one at the forefront saying I don't know rather than just clinging on to an ideology.
Agreed.
Okay, so now we are going to watch a Texas cop repeatedly tase handcuff man.
Let's go.
I'm going to be able to hear it. Jaden is not, but Jaden already watched this, so he'll know what's happening. Let's go. So he's complying thus far.
Yep, doesn't
Except
seem that
he-
bad.
I think he called him bitch ass though.
I'd be pretty angry about being arrested too.
Call my mom bitch ass sometimes, bro. What do you mean?
Oh, I got a BB gun. I'm
Mhm.
keep work.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
Man, I'm about to turn off these subtitles because they are
BB gun.
god
Now
awful.
go them kids, they witness this is a BB gun.
Yeah, well,
It's a BB gun. I didn't do nothing. It's a BB gun. They
Alright,
know
so
that
wait a
it's
minute. He said it's a BB gun, and the cop already said, or the cop is going to say something along the lines of, well, we don't know that, blah, blah, blah. Like,
After
The-
he just picked it up.
the truth goes against your perception.
Yeah.
It's like, you shouldn't be able to arrest someone over your suspicion.
Yeah.
Because I think that just ends up in more people being arrested that aren't doing anything than people that are in a lot of cases.
Because you can't really go on a hunch and stuff like that.
Yeah, like, well, what is the idea with cops that are like, the truth doesn't matter, my perception is above your truth?
Well, because, like, I mean, the only way I could think of it is if he did have it out and, like, they couldn't see, like, the orange tip or something. Like, then I'd be like, well, this guy looks a little, like, suspicious, but, like...
No, I get why, like, I'll give them credits for, I would, if I seen someone walking down the street with a gun, I would, like, kind of, someone's gonna be like, man, he's a pussy, but I would kind of be off put by that. Probably go check out the situation. But at which point, when you arrest the man, and he says, it's a BB gun, and you say, we don't know that, it's a good idea to test out if it's a freaking BB gun, rather than just arresting a man.
Yeah, just shoot it into a house. Like, why not?
Yeah.
You have, like, 50 chance of it being an actual gun.
Just,
to them joking with them about
just shoot it into the air, and then you could probably figure it out.
I can't help
Well, let me shoot this out the guy.
Yeah, well, that's the thing.
That's all
It's
it-
their,
it's a BB
it's their
gun.
perception that counts.
See, the cop just said it's their perception that counts. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not their perception that counts. It's reality. I hate these fucking cops that are like this. It's perception that matters. Fuck no.
His name's Marco. They tell you that.
Received it as a threat, so you are under arrest.
How was it a
Marco?
threat? I was with some kids.
I'm not dealing with you today.
God, now you can't have a BB gun. I'm over 18, so I can have.
Well,
a BB
you're
gun.
also acting up too.
Oh, he said you're also acting up when the man defends himself. So what this really reminds me of is just like a kid talking back to their parent and their parent getting butthurt, like, don't talk back to me.
Do that.
I don't know who you think you're talking to. Do you know who you're talking to? I mean, yeah, the man probably could have been better about his tone, but
Yeah.
I would be pretty pissed at this point too if I were him.
That's my only suggestion: is don't antagonize the people who are arresting you.
Yeah,
We've had to deal with you just about every day.
it's not the smartest decision.
You got a knife? Just got it off of it.
No, you can just pull down
Oh, you cut my fucking backpack.
take it out.
All right,
No,
so he
sorry.
said we've had to deal with you almost every day.
Yeah.
So one thing I have to say about that is we don't know what this man has done or hasn't done. Maybe he's been harassing the police. So I guess that's just something to consider. Second of all, just because someone, even if this dude is joking around with you and mocking you and such and playing games with you, I don't think it gives you the right to put your perception over reality like you are admittedly doing.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the part that pisses me off because to get the man's backpack off of him, they cut his backpack with a knife. When really they should have just
Yeah.
took dude's backpack off of him first.
Yeah, they could have. Yeah, they could have just been like, "Hey, can we see your backpack?"
This is another reason why perception shouldn't be held above truth because then people's belongings get fucked up for your perception.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Your shit break, dude.
It's looking like it. Like video's not loading.
Now who's having problems?
I'm gonna try to refresh it. Oh, words. Now wants to load up. Cool.
Yeah, what time? Shit.
He's getting stuck right here.
Oh my fucking life! Oh my god!
Yeah, it's doing the same thing it did to you. It's really
It's
funny.
literally the exact same thing I have.
I don't get it. Okay, cool. So now it's loaded up.
Better watch it, Marco.
I spit a toothpick in the crack.
He said something about a toothpick.
You might get the
Oh yeah, he spit a toothpick into the grass.
Oh yeah. So they said he was pulling away, so they tased him, and now they're saying don't move. Well, like the